Hey guys, so welcome back to possibly, maybe, I'm not sure, the final episode of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Possibly. I'm not sure. I don't know. Like, I'm not exactly positive. But it might be. So, yeah, we're gonna try and get the figurines now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could
And
it
hopefully
mean?
when we get the
Stanley decided
figurines,
to go to the meeting room.
we'll be
Perhaps he had
able
simply
to,
missed a memo.
Oh wait, what does that computer say? Nothing important, I guess. Um... When we get the figurines, I'm hoping that will actually be the way to beat the game, or else we've been debated.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Should we? Let's try going this way. I want to get an achievement anyways. So if it happens to be down here, then hey. Stairs. Something to do with stairs. I'm still thinking. There's surely only one place, right? But I checked there already, I swear.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Bro, I checked down here last time, didn't I?
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler Anlarines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them, and now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler Anlarines. None of us can.
That's weird, I swear to God, I checked it. Didn't I? Oh, wait, maybe it was because I was, like, going back through the door and trying to get that ending with, like, the escape pod or whatever. That could be it. Also, this. I can't open this now. Huh.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley
Wrong,
wondered in
okay.
disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
We just gotta get one
What he
thing.
could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
8.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons.
Because there's one ending I do want to get as a joke before we end it.
Sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
You are kidding me, right? No, you have to be. How did I never see this? No, surely not.
And there it is, the last Stiggly Wiggly.
Are you kidding me?
Stanley, this is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here.
Bruh.
Now we can go to whatever the
What
hell
is
you were doing
happening?
before you hunted for figurines.
Nah, man, because there's an ending I want to get first, bro. Because the ending I want to get is mad funny. Then we'll beat the game.
Descending deeper into the building,
I was expecting it to, like, instantly have me beat the game when I did that. But I guess not. I guess we have to actually go somewhere. And I'm gonna have to look for that.
Did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would...
Oh my god, I'm just checking something, man. Every time you see the screen freeze like that, that means I, like, opened up my OBS tab.
Stanley
Anyways,
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I'm gonna get this ending real fast, and then trust me, we will go straight on to
The
trying
lights
to
rose on an enormous
finally
room
beat
packed with
this
television screens. What horrible secret did this
and
place
get out
hold?
of this
Stanley
stupid
thought to himself.
torture.
Did he have
The
the
Stanley
strength to
Parable
find
2
out?
paradox. We're finally gonna get out of it, man. Because that's what I
Now
consider
the
beating the
monitors
game.
jumped to life. Their true
Us
nature
getting out of
revealed.
the Stanley
Each
Parable
bore the
2
number of
garbage.
an
There surely
employee in the
must be a
building.
way out.
Stanley's co-workers.
I believe there is
The
truly
lives
a
of
way
so
out.
many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Maybe, maybe not.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Apparently,
Had he truly
once
spent
again,
his entire
yes.
life utterly blind to the world?
Yes, he did.
But
Here we go.
The heart
We're
of
gonna get the
operation.
funny ending,
Controls
bro.
labeled with
We're gonna get the
emotions.
ending that is honestly,
Sad,
I don't know why,
content,
but it's so
walking,
funny to me.
eating,
This
working,
ending
all
is
of it
funny.
monitored
For
and
some reason, I
commanded from this
actually,
very place.
I don't
And
know
as the
why I
cold
love this
reality of
ending
his
so
past
much.
began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
You lied, narrator.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Maybe I
After they
did.
kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the
Here we
event
go.
that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Yes, it is.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me.
I don't know how we actually,
What all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood.
Here we go, lore drop.
Anyway, I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite...
I'm just trying to find the other button.
Go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are
So I've never actually,
additional
hit
seconds.
all these buttons
Time
and something
doesn't grow
happened.
on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right
Pretty
now?
sure I have to hit these
Did you
buttons. Don't
just
know why.
assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
I'm pretty sure this is like Cap, right?
Running
Like, I'm
from
pretty sure it
button
doesn't do
to
anything.
button, screen to screen, clicking on every
Yep.
little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
It's funny that they trick you into thinking, yes, you can do something. No, you can't. I'm just pressing buttons for content so we're not bored.
It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless, to see you made humble. This is not a challenge, it's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces.
Oh, I guess I didn't do it in time?
To your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade.
Haha, we dead, bruh.
Happily ever up.
Rip. Rip Stanley. And there we go.
Stanley,
What?
I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines. Those figures.
Oh my god, is this how we beat it?
Stop thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness?
I
Yes,
guess.
I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
I guess. Alright, let's go, buddy. Let's go. Yeah, we back here. Now remembering when Stanley found the collectibles. Oh, great. So we're just going down into the depths, bro.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible.
Oh, yeah.
Then we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
Oh my god, we have 7 out of 6. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Are we just getting duplicates now? Oh yeah, bathroom.
And here was a second Stanley. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me.
Well, we got 8 now.
Mundane, unremarkable ways.
Okay, this changed.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember?
I think it was warehouse.
Hey, that's exactly right. It was here in the warehouse. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
What? Where do we go? Where do we go, bro? Oh, okay, here we go.
Let's see, what came next?
What is this?
Oh yes, we found a Figly in this pink room.
No, we
Oh,
didn't.
well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
No, it didn't. We were never here, I can guarantee you that. What even is this? 10.
This
Alright.
was the 5th mini stand, and this one was really something special. It was under the stairs. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Okay. No! 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 No, please, no! Oh no! It's so low quality too! What's that down there? Oh my god, it's Windows Movie Maker. It's mini stand number 5! I hate this. I hate this! Why? You found it under the stairs! Thanks for watching! Oh my god. Oh yeah, here's credits. Here we go.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video.
You sure did.
Minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Oh my god, Windows Movie Maker moment, bro. Wait, but you can get them in any order. Does that mean there's a separate video for, like, each time you get one? No shot. If that's actually how it is, that's crazy. Like, if there's a separate video for each time you get one. Yep, we're gonna go in here.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here behind the boss's office. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others.
Probably.
Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the
Is this
moment
gonna
when
open
you
now?
picked up a Figly and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments.
For real, this dude...
Which it was, exactly.
This dude has completionist blood in him, man. Narrator has completionist blood and I love it.
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move
Oh my
forward
god.
into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
Oh my god. What?
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen.
Oh
Isn't
my
there somewhere
god.
we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction.
Oh
See
my
how that
god.
feels. Okay, yes, the back of the boss's office. I remember
Another
this.
one.
I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
This will end at some point, will it?
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
Yes. No! Stop! Stop!
Yes, I love that video.
Oh yes, this room. That makes, like, no sense.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one.
Because we were never here.
A solid room.
It's a cool room, yes, but we were never here. I swear to you. Narrator, I swear we were never in
really
that
were
room.
a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting.
Is it just me or does the
I'm
lighting
very
in here
glad
feel
we
a bit
resisted
different
the
right now?
temptation. Next one.
Oh. So, we're just gonna go back?
This was our second Figly. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going. This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh,
These
I
dudes
want
are
more
creepy, bro.
memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
Really? Nothing. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. The jump circle. Yeah, the jump circle. Please.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now.
Oh, my God. He
Look how
actually
much
put...
fun the past is. I want more.
He
More
actually put a
memories.
freaking filter.
Oh, yes, the two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Are you okay, narrator? I don't think you are.
And before everything else, there was your office. Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
Yeah, me, the cutscene, buddy. The
Yes,
cutscene.
I'm remembering something now.
Yes.
I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was
Oh,
different. I
backstory?
used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley.
Oh
to do
my
thinking
God,
for
he's the
me.
one that made
He
him.
would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes.
Oh,
Perhaps
I
that's
feel
it.
so
Perhaps I
bad.
needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Wait, really?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm confused what's going on right now.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wait, did we win? Oh
Yet
yeah,
there
this is
was
gone
not a
now.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm concerned, like,
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover...
you know, I'm gonna, like, quit to menu. Oh my God, we did! Epilogue! Yo! Just like he promised in the sequel, man, we got the epilogue. Oh my God, we really are about to beat it. We technically did just beat it. Now we got the epilogue, bro. Epilogue. Many, many years later. Oh, we're back here. We're back in the desert. And I guess this makes sense that this would be legit because, you know, eventually this much time would have passed. And the narrator wouldn't be here this time because, well, he left. This makes sense. The narrator left. He just mentioned he wanted to move on. Oh my God, we get new scenery! Yo, I would never imagine something this beautiful looking. in the Stanley Parable. Wow. This is cool. Wow. Okay. That's a lot of chairs, man. Guess there's a sandstorm. I don't know what's happening right now, but it's kind of peaceful, even with this going on. Just the music, man. Wow. Yo. If this is all the epilogue is, I'm honestly fine with that. This is nice. Wow. Bro, these graphics are so good, especially in this. Wow. Oh. Is that the memory zone? That's the memory zone, right? This has to be the memory zone. It's the same house. Yeah, it is. Oh, the Stanley Parable 2. The memory zone for the Stanley Parable 2. Oh, God. I hate these dark areas, bro. They are actually creepy as frick. Oh? But yeah, wow, the narrator, like, moved on. And now we're left with this. Oh my god, Cookie Nine's blog. Oh no! Review. The Stanley Parable 2. Like so many, I enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with its sequel. Where the first game teamed with originality, the Stanley Parable 2 is dull, uninspiring, and often insulting to its fan base. Dang, bruh! I mean, yeah. I mean, with those features, I can kind of see why. Rather than to expand on what made the first game enjoyable, the sequel veers off into territory nobody asked for, an infinitely deep hole. Who cares? Where are the new endings? Bucket endings, my dude. What about enjoyable bits from Stanley Parable 1? Like the adventure line. Instead, I mean, we did technically get the adventure line in one of the bucket endings. Instead, we get an uninspired side quest collecting figurines. Even this diversion feels incomplete. Collecting all the figurines gives you nothing. I must say, though, I found the bucket to be quite comforting. A welcome reprieve from... I guess there's no way to keep going down. Cat dog born. Oh my god. But, wow. Oh my god, of course. Oh. Oh, wait. Name buttons.
Jim, 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 Jim.
Aw. Do only those work?
Jim, 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 Jim.
Aw, are you joking, bruh? Nah, man. Don't leave the other buttons out.
Jim, 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 Jim.
Bruh. Stanley Parable developers, no more spin-offs, no more sequels. Oh boy. When the Stanley Parable launched massive success in 2013, its creators made plans to build the property into an entire franchise. But disastrous critical and commercial reception to Stanley Parable 2 has prompted developers to rethink their ambitions. As outlined in a press release they published today, it's clear that more Stanley Parable is just not what the fans want, reads the press release. We thought we had a vision for the series that the players could be excited about, yet it turns out it could not have been further from the truth. The press release goes on to promise to preserve the artistic integrity of the original game and to stop assaulting fans with our reckless and insulting creative visions. The word sorry appears more than 25 times in the press release. Appreciate review scores and video game history set. Okay, yeah. Wow. mean, I guess this kind of confirms it for you. But, yeah. I'm starting to see a message here. Oh my god, more buttons. I'm starting to see a message here, though, that I'm gonna bring up at the end. Jim! Jim, let's go. More buttons? No way. Nah, we're hitting all these for the funny. Wait, what?
Stanley.
It actually said my name. Technically, yes, I am Stanley.
Stanley. Stanley.
Yo! What is this? I have no clue what that is. But,
Jim. Stanley.
wow.
Stanley.
Button actually said... I mean, hey, narrator, you're getting there. You at least made it say something else. More figurines. Let's go. So there's 26 out of 6 figurines in the whole game. Oh my god. Let's go down here. What is this, bro? What's this over here? Thank you for enjoying the new content. Oh yeah, that. Computer. Oh, what's it doing? Hey, look who it is! It's, I like to call him title screen guy. Let's go! Slider guy, I mean. Slider guy. That's what I'm calling this dude. It's nice to see you. It's nice to see you too, buddy. But it's terrible to learn that there'll never be another Stanley Parable game. Yeah. I mean, once again, after this, I really would not expect it. Did you read what the developer said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise? What nonsense. Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games till the sun explodes. Oh boy. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard, in fact. Let me show you. Together, we're going to make the Stanley Parable 3. Yeah, baby! It's simple. All we do is change the number on the game's title screen. No. Oh, no. Wait, are we actually about to do that? We also need a really dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gaudy. Go ahead. Try combining some random words together and make a new title for our game. Stanley Parable 3. Oh my god. You know what we're calling it? You know what we're calling this? Grilled... Thank you. Grilled thank you. My favorite meal. My favorite meal, guys. Grilled thank you. Stanley Parable 3, Grilled thank you, is absurd. I love it. Every time you restart the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1. Then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, the Stanley Parable will never end. And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to have a say as well. Let's do it! Good, then it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. And you know what? Since you put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm noticing the narrator never found a way to give you the broken achievement, did he? Did he? Oh my god, is this how we get it? Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright there. The achievement machine is all fixed. You see, I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. How do I get to the achievement machine, though? The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great, there's only one last thing we need to do. Yes! Now this video is coming out a bit late today because I'm recording this last minute. So currently it is 5:13 when I'm making this right now, which is 13 minutes over schedule of release. Sorry about that. It's gonna be way over. Please just slide into the computer. It's barely visible. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. No. No shot. Oh my god. Is it actually gonna change every time? I don't know if I should try and check it out because it takes a while for me to fully set up like the whole screen capture with this game. So I'm not gonna be showing you any more than this, but wow. Dang, bruh. That's it. I think we did it. I think that's it. Of course, if this is not it, I'll edit in more because I'm gonna check after this recording's done. But man, I feel like I'm learning I think like I've detected a lesson this game's trying to say. Oh my god, that car is gonna get so annoying. But from what I'm seeing, I think the game, of course I could be completely wrong, but this is the way I see it. It seems like the game is trying to like tell us, hey man, we shouldn't like, you know, you shouldn't push developers to make something. Like, you shouldn't do that, because you're gonna end up getting something like this if you do that. Like, imagine people, I know there was some point in the past where people were like practically on their knees begging for the Stanley Parable 2. I remember that. And like, you know, it was getting wild. I think it was even trending once. Like, it was crazy. People wanted it so bad out of nowhere. And I don't remember if the developer said anything or not, but the way I see it is like if something's good enough the way it is, don't beg the creators and stuff to make a new one. If it's fine the way it is, there's no need for another one. Don't do that. That's the like message I'm seeing from this game. And that like what I like to call Slider Guy. He seems like a character that's meant to almost represent the fans of like, yes, we want more and more content, and we just want to keep it going forever, which is probably why now every time I open this game, this whole thing is gonna change. But yeah, just when I think about it, that's kind of the way I see this. Like, the narrator is, of course, like, I guess you'd say, the developer. And the slider guy maybe is meant to represent the fans. And he... You know what I'm trying to say. He wants more content. He wants it to keep going forever. He's like the thirsty fans that just want more. And more and more. And that's why now this whole thing's gonna change every time, because he just wants more. And, you know, I guess the whole lesson of this game, of course, once again, I could be completely wrong about this, but the whole lesson of, like, this that I'm, like, feeling, the whole lesson of this game that I'm feeling is, like, don't, like, basically torture the developers and, like, spam or whatever, or get something. Like, you know, don't try and force the developers to make another game. Or make some, like, sequel of a game that doesn't need one. Like, yeah, honestly, a Stanley Parable 2 sequel would be awesome. But I feel like that would have to be a thing developers would actually have to put, like... The developers would actually want to do it. Like, I feel like to make it good, the developers would want to do it. Not just, let's do it to make a quick buck and because people are practically begging for it. I feel like it would be, if there ever was an actual Stanley Parable 2, I feel like it would be really good. Not like this fake one we got. I feel like it'd be really good. Because it would, like, it would actually represent the original game, because it would have, like, actual heart put into it. When you beg developers for stuff like this, what ends up happening is they end up just wanting, like, they end up just realizing, okay, so they want a sequel so bad, let's make a cash grab real quick, like cash grab sequel thing. Let's make it, and let's, you know, let's just release it. Some cash grab sequel doesn't add that adds like unnecessary features, stuff like that. And that's unfortunately what happens to a lot of game developers when their fans like beg for a second game. It's something people don't really talk about that much. Like, this is what happens to a lot of developers when people beg for a sequel, especially like indie developers. Like, they end up making a game just because their fans really want it. But when they didn't put actual heart, or they really didn't feel like making that game, it ends up being something like what we consider this. Of course, it wouldn't be a copy of the first game with new features. But, you know, it'd just be a new layout or whatever with a few new features, and it wouldn't feel correct. And that's honestly the way I see this now. Once again, could be completely off if there even is a lesson at all here. I could be completely, like, out of it. But still, the way I see this is in that way. It's meant to be like, the whole lesson is meant to be the fact, don't rush slash, you know, bother game developers to death about making a sequel or whatever, because then there's not enough time, if a sequel is ever made, to put heart into it and put real effort in. But yeah, after I had that little talk there, I think we're finally going to end this, man. But anyways, I'll just say my final thoughts. Man, it was nice to play the Stanley Parable on my channel. Because, of course, I've seen the game, like, years ago. Like, a long time ago. But it's one of those things where it's kind of like recently with Portal 2. I only recently, I'd say like maybe 2 months ago, actually beat Portal 2 for the first time. But I've seen Portal 2 since like, definitely the year it came out. Like, it's one of those things with the Stanley Parable. I only played the Stanley Parable myself back in 2020. And I honestly regret doing that. I should have Let's Played it, I'm gonna be real. I really feel like I should have Let's Played it. But I didn't for some reason. I just played it myself. And now that we have this, and that I finally got to basically play the Stanley Parable on my channel, it feels great, because this is the game that deserves recognition. And yeah, man, if there's ever a sequel that ever comes out in the future, for like an actual like sequel, not this, then don't worry, I will definitely play it, because I so want to see what a sequel, if one ever happens, would hold in store. Like an actual sequel that has, like, heart and, like, love and effort put into it. And yeah, that's about it for this Let's Play. This one was a wild ride. The bucket endings were mad funny. The, like, the whole lesson I feel here, I feel like is an important one, if that really is the lesson they're trying to, like, say here. I feel like it's an important one. And yeah, I overall really love this re-release. I actually think it's worth people picking up and getting. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play. I'm gonna freeze frame on that car right there before I stop the recording. And, yeah, I'll see you guys whenever, you know. I'm probably gonna have to record something later, so hey, maybe a new video will even come out later today. Not sure, but anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play. I had a blast with it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.